So, Madam Lucy Ejang, do you confirm to the committee that this is your letter?
Honorable Chair and members, that's my letter, and I personally delivered it to the Consulting Secretariat. And I have a copy where the Secretariat acknowledged receipt of my letter.
Thank you. So she confirms that it's her letter. I think, colleagues, we had administratively permitted her appearance. Do we consent to that? Yes. So by consensus, the committee has permitted you to appear today.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and members.
So, Madam Ejang, you are familiar with the Auditor General's report. And but before the details, please assist us appreciate the contents of your letter. Much as we are permitted to be here, what really happened to occasion these concerns. Then after that, we shall go to the specific findings within the OT report. You also assist us with your explanation.
Also, Mr. Chairman, also she should tell us as to why she wanted to appear alone.
Yeah, I think that will speak to the letter. Yeah. So give us, please elaborate for us. Now we have accorded you the audience.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and members. Why are you...
Maybe you pull the microphone closer.
Yes, thank you. Chair, why I requested to appear alone, it's for the reasons that I stated, that I'm still recovering. The financial year 2024-2025, and especially the second half, was very difficult, as I stated. First of all, I had my property in Mukono gutted down by fire, December 17, 2024. That was traumatizing.
First, wait. Then, in the same period, you had your property burnt?
Yes.
Which property?
By fire. My residential home.
Your home was burnt?
Yes.
Was there investigation?
No, I chose to leave it at that.
So up to now, you don't know why your house was burnt?
I don't know.
So there's no report to that?
I have a police report.
The police report says, could you have it?
Unfortunately.
Okay, it says what?
But I can. They couldn't explain as well. But the suspicion was maybe it was a power fluctuation. But here I'm only mentioning that to state the difficulties I was going through, but that would not prevent me from performing my duties as I came back to work after 1 month. When I came back after 1 month, we had received additional funding of 10.4 billion shillings.
10.4
billion shillings.
Additional funding?
Yes, for various activities of the Commission, including the core activities of the Commission.
And with the core activities, you mean?
With the core activities, I mean human rights education.
Yes.
Complaints management.
Yes.
Monitoring and inspections.
Yes.
And we have, those are the
did it include tribunal sittings?
Yes, complaints management includes tribunal sittings.
So the 10.4 billion included complaints management?
It included complaints management.
Yes.
It included monitoring and inspections.
Yes.
And it included the function of research, education, and documentation.
Okay.
But Chair, I would like to note that the Commission was struggling so that much of the money went to support an administration, for instance, gratuity allowances.
Yes.
But in that, there was a 2 billion shillings for salary enhancement of the chairperson and members.
2 billion?
2 billion shillings.
Yes.
For enhancement of the salary of chair and members of the Commission, as well as the staff of the Commission. That left us with about 8 billion, but out of the 8 billion, up to 6 billion was allocated to capital development. So we were left with roughly 2 billion shillings for all the other activities. That means token amounts were allocated to the core activities, with the bulk of it going to support an administration.
Yes.
But getting back to the period that I mentioned, when I took leave, I found a lot of trouble in office, and it was arising from foreign travels.
A lot of trouble
Yes, I would say a lot of
arising
trouble.
from foreign.
Travels.
Yes.
Why I say a lot of trouble, had left a lady in office. Now
Which lady?
Now she's Lady Justice Ida Nachiganda.
Lady Justice
Justice Ida Nachiganda.
Aida
Nachiganda.
Nachiganda.
Yes, she's now a judge of the High Court to stand in for me.
She was by then working for.
She was Director Complaints and investigations.
Okay.
She was handling complaints management.
Yes.
The challenge was that this money, it was about 280 million in that budget.
280 million.
Yes, that needed to be spent.
Yes.
But spending did not require any scrutiny, amounted to abuse of the office of the chairperson and the person of the chair.
Yes.
Well, in consultation with me, we permitted the travels. Of course, it was me as accounting officer who authorized the travels. The travels took place. And it continued. I can cite a few examples.
When you say there was trouble about foreign travel, who was causing trouble? Who wanted to travel? Who was complaining about travel? Who traveled?
The chairperson, Honorable Mariam Wangadya.
Yes.
Commissioner Crispin Kaheru.
Yes.
And Director Nansamba Pauline.
Yes.
Now the trouble was that the rest of the commissioners complained, why are we excluded?
Yes.
I couldn't answer because the budget as it was prepared, the cost center was the office of the chairperson. So the office of the chairperson.
So it was the chairperson to take a decision.
To take a decision on who travels.
Yes.
And when and for what activity.
Yes.
So that was the start of trouble with when we got that money. Then following that, there were demands for allowances. But of course, the allowances that their usual monthly allowances, other allowances would come, for instance, the need for some welfare, like a visitor comes, like I have a bottle of water, somebody may need a bottle of water, that was okay. But the demand of the chairperson was much for me that I queried most of her requisitions.
So you were saying the chairperson was demanding for what? Travel?
Okay. Travel.
You said the allowances?
The allowances, usual allowances, I would say.
Was she demanding for herself or for the team?
She was demanding for the team. But where I found...
And the team, you mean these people you have mentioned? Minus the other commissioners?
For allowances, it was general.
For allowances for her and the other commissioners?
Was
yes.
General.
Yes.
But this is a situation that I found a very difficult time when she demanded for honoraria for tribunals. My
Yes.
argument was that members of the commission are full-time members, and there's no way we are going to pay tribunal because they are, we are going to pay honoraria because members are paid a salary. The
Yes.
members did not pursue that. They were not very much interested. They didn't actually, they were not the ones who brought it up. But it was the chairperson. For the first time, it didn't go through. For the second time, it didn't go through.
So they could present to you requests as accounting officer
Yes.
that you must approve a particular amount of money. How much was it?
Honoraria for chairperson was 5 million.
5 million per sitting, per month?
Per month.
Per month, yes.
Yes. I guided that honoraria.
And for commissioners?
They did not get it. When the 5 million was approved,
Yes.
they declined to approve for the members of the commission.
Okay.
Now,
so you only approved the 5 million for chairperson?
For chairperson.
For the members of the commission, there was no approval?
There was, no, they did not get it. It was not approved.
But the chairperson got?
The chairperson got.
She received the 5 million?
Yes.
For which period?
From August 2025
Yes.
up to February 2026.
And this
When-
is per sitting, per month.
No, per month.
Okay.
Yes.
But the other commissioners were not getting the same.
They were not getting the same. Then
Okay.
the allowance that the commissioners were getting was 1.2 per commissioner for things like water and something, their breakfast.
So you, for that one, you termed it as what?
Welfare.
Welfare.
Yes.
Was it in the budget?
It wasn't in the budget.
What about the other 5 million for chairperson? Was it budgeted for?
It was not budgeted for.
Where were you getting this money?
From the allowance budget line,
Okay.
the general allowance budget line. This is how it came about, Chair and members. When I tried to, not trying, when I guided that it's not possible, Chair took it to the commission and petitioned the commission to help her, because the accounting officer and the director of finance has become so big that she could not manage, and the secretary, accounting officer, and director of finance and her team were humiliating her as the chairperson by questioning any requisition that would come from her office.
But
So-
you mean, you refer to yourself, that the chairperson was complaining that when you question the requisition,
Yes.
your questioning is a humiliation.
It's a humiliation to the person of the chairperson,
Yes.
and the chairperson is a person of a high caliber, dealing with high-level stakeholders. So, for instance, if she asked for funds like facilitation for senior government officials, if it's 5 million, it's whatever amount, 500,000, 200, whatever amount, the accounting officer should not ask, because those are very senior government officials.
You mean you have some
So-
government officials used to facilitate? She could request for facilitation?
No, for instance, we had high-level engagements with the security, sometimes prison officers, sometimes other MDAs.
So you could pay the police and prison officers?
No, it's like a meeting, a workshop, and there's usually some little facilitation like transport refund.
Okay.
So each time we questioned that, it would amount to humiliation, so that she took it to the commission to help her. I think it was intended to restrain the accounting officer from questioning. So, for instance, the issue of honoraria, the commission passed that the chair should be paid the allowances, and then, the honoraria. Then the commission also passed the welfare, which is, for me, not a big issue. There are things that can be accommodated. Then in one of those demands, where she would take me in front of the members of the commission to demand for a resolution and for the members to help her with the accounting officer, who has become very powerful, they passed a resolution also that all funds to the chairperson's office should be paid to the account of the personal assistant on a quarterly basis. Now, Honorable Chair,
maybe go
members,
slow. You mean now the allowances for the chairperson were diverted to the personal assistant?
No, Honorable, let me make it clear. It wasn't allowances for the chairperson.
It was for?
It was funds for activities.
Funds for activities for the commission?
Commission activities,
Yes.
but budgeted under the office of the chairperson as a
Yes.
cost center.
Yes.
When you look at the item line, it would be under chairperson's office and like stakeholder engagements by the commission.
So who directed that the money goes to the personal assistant?
Chairperson put a request to the members of the commission in a commission meeting, and it was passed. So
So you started paying money for the commission to bank accounts of the personal assistant.
Yes, that particular.
Who was that? What
item.
name? What is that personal assistant?
Originally, Miss Pauline Nansamba.
Miss Pauline
Nansamba Mutumba.
So Pauline Nansamba was a personal assistant
of the chairperson.
Of the chairperson.
Yes.
So you start.
Then when she was promoted to the director, complaints, investigations, and legal services.
So she was promoted.
Yes, she was promoted.
Yes.
First to principal human rights officer, then director.
So when she was promoted, you started paying on which account?
She got another PA called I'll get the other name. She's Nabete Mukunyu.
Mukunyu.
Nabete.
Mukunyu Nabete.
Yeah, I'll get a third name. So I started paying. I took it as now a directive of the commission or an order of the commission to do.
You were cautious that this is public funds.
Yes, very well aware.
Did you keep a copy of that directive or resolution of the board of the commission?
Chair,
you have a copy?
This meeting came very urgently. I was still settling for Monday.
Okay.
I would get a copy. But I want to note and be on record that for that particular meeting where we present where the resolution was made to pay to the personal account, and another meeting where a resolution was made to pay honoraria to the chairperson, she smartly refused to sign those minutes. By saying smartly refused to sign, where I have those minutes for review in the subsequent meeting, it would become very difficult for us to run through all the agenda items, and it would be deferred, and then in the subsequent meetings is brushed off. So there are two of those.
So she didn't. The chairperson did not sign the minutes.
Yes.
And whenever you are reviewing the minutes, you could jump that item.
They would be deferred.
However, at what point now did you receive a communication that you pay to the account of the personal assistants?
It was resolved in the meeting.
But in the presence of the commissioners, which commissioners were present?
All of them were present.
All of them?
Yes.
So
I am the minute secretary.
So so after that resolution, you started implementing, or you required some write-up from the chairperson?
She would not write. And in fact, she took advantage of the commission where faulty decisions are made and a request for a write-up. She would outrightly say a commission decision is adequate and there's no need for her to write. So she would just go on WhatsApp to harass me. Have you implemented this? Have you implemented this?
Did you said you have that record on WhatsApp?
Yes, I can trace it. Hopefully I can get it.
Just cite like 2 messages which we are communicating that. What was the content of those messages? It can be retrieved. We have CID here.
On approval of the chairperson of the contracts committee, our operations may be installing. This was when she demanded that I withdraw the nomination of Kamari Bionabie and replace her with Nansamba as chairperson contracts committee. I'm still looking for a specific one in relation to that. Okay, there's another one on contracts committee. I'm still looking for that one, Chair. It's high M, following the resignation of Mr. Amony. I request that you discuss with me possible candidates to fill the vacant position of chairperson contracts committee. I also need to be updated on how far you have gone to implement the Commission decision to delegate certain specific roles to Mukasa Tebuseke and Ms. Pauline Nansamba, please be free to call me. Chair will comment on this. Before my contract was terminated, the roles of my office were split and shared between Mr. Mukasa, the planner, and Pauline Nansamba. So
you mean your role as accounting officer or as a secretary to the commission?
All was shared out, but
even your role as accounting officer?
Yes, I took a stand and refused that.
Can I look at that message?
When it became difficult, I wrote to the PSST.
Let me view it here before we can subject it to. You hold your phone. Okay, you can scroll up and see which other message. I think, colleagues, since she has complained of security concerns, we shall ask police, our CID, to take a screen record of all this before she leaves, so that this evidence doesn't disappear. You will assist her on how to keep on record, because part of what she is trying to explain that is an arrangement where she could not effectively perform as accounting officer, I guess, and was required to delegate, possibly illegally. We shall interrogate the roles of accounting officer or split them. Yes, which other message?
There's this one. Hi, M. I have seen the 2 memos you have written to Charles and Pauline on distribution of roles. I have 2 concerns. The memos are silent on effective date and Charles's approval of appointments worth up to 200 million shillings. Can you please rectify? This is where she was delegating the role of accounting officer to Mukasa, to
who is Mukasa?
The planner, commission planner, to approve up to 200 million shillings of procurements and any other requisitions.
So it is Mukasa who approved the procurement for 200, not actually you?
No, I'm getting to that, Chair and members. I resisted the delegation of the role of accounting officer, and I subsequently notified the PSST. The PSST sought legal guidance from the Honorable Attorney General, and the Honorable Attorney General responded to the PSST and stating that the delegation of roles were unlawful. Delegating my roles to Nansamba and Mr. Mukasa were unlawful. And it escalated to many other things that
let's look at another one concerning message. If you could trace the message on those approvals.
This is still goes
now, those messages are coming from which number, which phone number? Could you get the phone number? Read for us. Let's capture the phone number.
0772
0772
516
516
840.
840.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go to.
She's still complaining about the roles. Okay, there's one for foreign travel here.
Yes.
You may also consider releasing money for the Australia activity, as we are getting late for the visas. And in the application portal, it says, okay, this is another thing, but concerning a foreign travel.
So the pressure was largely on phone or even in office?
Even in office. Time came that I would even greet her and she wouldn't answer, but that on the side, that is being human.
So I think on these messages, our CID, you are here. Where are you? Now, after this interface, we don't want this piece of evidence to disappear. And we shall hold you accountable if the evidence disappear. So you are going to assist her on how you can retrieve these messages. And now that she has sought protection of the committee, even before appearance, we want to direct that the parliamentary police, because we are assigned the CIDs, please offer protection to this witness until all investigations are done, or until otherwise. Because she has written formally complaining of insecurity. We shall share with you her copy. I think it's enough to brief you, but also assist her to keep and retrieve this piece of evidence. It is very critical because she had an accounting role. We have audit queries, and she's trying to substantiate that I was not actually the one who did this. My charge, I was in office, but we shall reach there. So I think even as we sit here, please come and give us protection. I believe we have a female CID there. We want her to feel comfortable. Send one of the CIDs to be behind the house so that she feels safe. Maybe she looks at some of the members of the Fourth Estate and another face as unknown. We want her to feel. Do you have a female CID officer? Do you have one? Please come and be near our witness. Support her and sit near her. I wouldn't wish to invite a man, so feel free with our CID.
Sorry, Chair, I said, don't worry, I'm okay.
You are now okay?
Only that I jumped on a border trying tension coming here.
Don't
so
worry,
I walked in the
we have your
USA.
written letter, so I want to task our CID and police to offer you protection, because you are a witness of a committee, and this committee has the appropriate high court powers. So we want also to invoke a witness protection provisions so that our witness is protected. And please report all security concerns to our police as well, now that you are before Parliament. After here, they will guide you on how you can seek their assistance. But yes?
Chair,
any concern?
I want to be on record.
I brought her here because her documents are on phone, and we want to accord her that courtesy. Yes?
I would have brought, but the notice to come today was on short notice. This is one of the memos I wrote to Ms. Doreen, because I was required to communicate a commission decision. So I wrote to Ms. Doreen Mukunyu Nabete, Senior Human Rights Officer, Office of the Chairperson, and payment of funds for stakeholder engagements for the Office of the Chairperson. Briefly, it says the commission sitting on 4th July 2025 under minute number 7 of 2025 resolved that all funds for stakeholder engagements under the Office of the Chairperson be paid in advance each quarter to the personal account of the Chairperson's personal assistant. This is a minute that is not signed, was deferred, and to date it remains unsigned. So when this memo went out, Chairperson wrote to me a memo, a WhatsApp message. She liked to say, "Hi M," meaning, "Hi Margaret. My attention has been drawn to this memo. In my view, the minutes of the commission meeting suffice. The memo is therefore unnecessary, and I request that you please withdraw it." So there are things that...
Let me see. So I think there is a memo here. She captured a copy. There's a memo to Miss Doreen Nakuyu Naveta. Miss Doreen was working as who?
The personal assistant of the chairperson. Her
Personal
is,
assistant, office of the chairperson.
Her title is senior.
And it was from secretariat to the commission, so that is you?
Yes.
Copy to the chairperson?
Yes.
And director of finance, principal and auditor. The committee sitting, the
Commission sitting
is to inform you of the decision and request that you take the necessary steps to implement it. Now, what steps were you telling her to do?
The purpose of this memo is to inform you of the decision of the commission and request you to take the necessary steps to implement.
So the chairperson didn't want you to put it in writing?
Yes. That's why
And-
she's
and-
saying
and
the
she complained
Commission
that-
minutes suffice.
Okay.
And this minute is not signed to date. She omitted it when it came for review. Chair,
Okay.
I want to be on record that I resisted delegation of the role of the accounting officer despite the
You
pressure.
said you wrote to the
I
PS.
paid, yes.
You wrote to the PSST.
Yes.
And what was the response?
Um,
You have a copy of the letter.
I have the copy of the letter.
You have it here.
Yes.
Let me look at it.
Honorable Chair and members, I think it's on another document that had written to the Deputy as Attorney General. This is the letter I wrote to the PSST, request for technical guidance and support. Then I had a one-on-one meeting with the PSST. Then when this matter persisted, I chose to put it in writing, referring to the split of my roles and assignment of my duties to the two officers. And then others is about increment of salary. I have minutes of the commission meeting to that effect. And I sought his guidance and protection. This is the document where Chair split my roles. And the PSST, on receipt of my document, wrote to the Honorable Attorney General. This is the letter to the Honorable Attorney General that the PSST wrote. Then this is the response of the Attorney General to the PSST.
So Attorney General advised what?
That the directives of the Commission are unlawful. One, to implement salary enhancement that was not properly authorized by Parliament and not authorized by the Minister of Public Service, neither was it authorized by Cabinet. So it was unlawful for the Commission to give a directive for me to pay those salaries. Then splitting my office, it was unlawful the way it was done. So that stopped there. But all this now resulted into the termination of my contract. But
maybe for now, we shall admit this as part of the evidence. Please admit the same to the clerk as part of your evidence that some of the financial expenditures, I think it is your submission that some of the financial expenditures were not actually done by you as accounting officer.
no, Chair, I need to be on record.
Yes?
Under duress, coercion, intimidation, I paid, and especially where the chairperson sought a resolution of the commission. I only stopped making those payments when I got the opinion of the Attorney General to the PSST.
So you stopped, when was that? What date is there?
7th January 2026.
7th January 2026. That's when you
Yes.
stopped.
Yes, but I stopped February.
You stopped February.
Yes.
And you were dismissed in which month?
March.
So you stopped in February, and in March you were dismissed.
Yes.
Who dismissed you?
It was a commission meeting, but the discussions that took place, I wouldn't know who said what, because I was sent out and chairperson wrote in my minute book in her own handwriting. And 3 commissioners later said that was not a decision of the commission. That was a decision of the chairperson.
That one you had it where?
That meeting is the meeting of 9th March.
I mean, what the commissioners said, you had it where?
Oh, they are commissioners. I've learned from social media
Okay.
who complained openly to the IGG.
Okay.
Yes.
Before that, we are allowing you to submit this as part of your evidence,
Yes.
and you are saying you paid partly out of under duress. That was your submission.
Yes,
And after you,
and also minutes of the commission. Now, authority above me giving me directives.
so you had the commission decision,
Yes,
but you said the minutes were not signed. The
Were not
chairperson
signed.
declined.
declined.
That was your submission,
Yes,
and also under duress. And but you sought guidance.
from the PSST.
Yes.
PSST in turn wrote to the Honorable Attorney General, the former.
By that time, approximately, you had paid how much in questionable payments to the chairperson and to the PA?
The budget of the chairperson was about not more than 300 million shillings, if I can recall
300 million per what?
well. No, for a whole year.
Okay. And you could send to the PA like how much on the accounts?
10, 15, 20 million, depending on the amount that was there.
How often?
It was quarterly.
Quarterly.
Yes.
Okay, I'm allowing you to submit this, your evidence, to the clerk.
Yes, thank you, Chair.